Hello. I just thought I'd do another update for the French. So at the moment, I've just completed the I think it's the 8th cuirassiers. I'm just gonna stick these guys here, and I ordered the French Eagles. So there's one there, and I put one there. And they came from front rank, and they come in a little pack. You get 8 of them, so here they are, and they just go on the top of the sort of the wire poles. So I've just finished putting the gold on. It just needs another coat of gold on those two, and then the 8th cuirassiers then are ready for varnishing. They've been washed and had the highlights done, or as much as the highlighting as I want to do on them. This guy here, he's still work in progress. He's the standard bearer for the infantry. I can't even say it. Infantry unit here that are still in progress. You see, these have moved on a little bit since you last saw them. They've now got some coats and the hats done. So the next thing I'm going to work on here is the 11th cuirassiers. So if we come back to the book here, so I've done the 8th, and now we're on to the 11th cuirassiers for the 11th cavalry division for the French here. I've already painted up the 7th dragoons, so I need to do the 2nd dragoons, and that would be the 11th cavalry division completely finished. Now the general there, Hartier, is this fellow here. Let's see if we can spin down. That chap there. So he's ready to get primed. Now I have already painted General Kellerman up, and he needs a couple of extra figures to go with him. So what I've prepared here is a dragoon officer and a carabinier officer. I thought they would look quite good on the base with the general, the corps general, General Kellerman. And so they're Perry figures, these three. This general here is a front rank figure, and he will be the General de Herbal for the 12th Cavalry Division. So I'll get him painted, primed and painted as well. I think it's going to be General Herbal. Yes, it is. Just checking the book. Right, so the 11th Cuirassier Regiment here. Apparently the 11th didn't wear the cuirass. They were just sort of in a standard dress. Let me just grab one of these guys. So here's a trooper. He still needs a bit of cleaning up. So Perrys do a special sort of box for the 11th, so the cuirassiers, but with no sort of cuirass. I think that's what it is. The metal plates, breastplate and that. So I've started to prepare these guys. So here they are. The standard bearer that you get with Perrys has a very short and bendy French eagle. So rather than use that, I've got a piece of metal wire here with one of the eagles from the front rank pack. So just to get it just looks a lot better, I think. So most of these are done. I've got 3 left to sort of get sorted out. Take all the flash off. There's a lot of flash on these Perry miniatures, more than I expected from Perry, but never mind. The casting quality is not particularly brilliant on these, but you know, they are what they are. To glue the horses and the riders together, I'm using gel super glue. It doesn't really matter what it is, just gel super glue, because the horses and the riders don't sit that well together. So the gel super glue just gives it a little bit more sort of surface area to stick to. And then these will get primed. These all get primed grey. I paint the riders on the horses. I just find it a lot easier than painting them separate. So that's what we've got next on the go. So a lot of priming to do, and we'll crack on. Then we'll be moving on to paint the 2nd Dragoons, and that'll be the sort of 11th Cavalry Division complete. And then there's the 2 Carabinier regiments and the 2 Cuirassier regiments to go, and that will be the entire Cavalry Corps, the 3rd Cavalry Corps, finished. I've already got the figures for all of those. They're all sitting on a table behind me, all in bags waiting to, and boxes waiting to go. So the Carabiniers are Perry, and use the Perry boxes for those, and the Dragoons are Perry's as well. And then the Cuirassiers are more front rank figures like these guys. So that's my plan for the weekend. I've got a long weekend this weekend, so I should be able to get quite a lot done this time around. Now, according to the stuff I've been reading, the Cuirassiers normally had black horses, and so did the Carabiniers, but apparently when you get to Waterloo, there's a shortage of horses, and so they just basically just turn up on any horses they could find, really. So I think I'm going to paint at least one of the regiments on all black horses, but I'm just going to basically start mixing and matching the browns, you know, just to try and replicate the shortage of horses. Anyway, that's enough waffle for me. I'll crack on, and I'll try and finish these off as well over the weekend. While the primer and the glue's drying on these, I'll carry on with these guys and hopefully get that regiment finished as well. Right, bye for now.